Okay. Let's give this a go then, I guess. That would be the most sensible way to start. I've got some sensible culinary ways of starting. Very nice, yes, yes. Hello. I do apologise, I'm going to be eating. What are you eating? Good question. Good value pizza. Is what I am eating. And lovely, because it's pizza. So hello all of you. Welcome, welcome. And bonjour, bonjour, as it were. I welcome thee. One and all, to a thing where I'm going to be trying to get myself some of the old cat food. That's what I'm all about here. So the reason is that there's supposed to be some Christmas gacha on, right? I think that's right. So I'm going to be working on getting some cat food for that, because as you can see, I'm not there with the amount of cat food that I'd need. I have a question. If I get 2 same Uber Super Rare capsules, should I exchange one for XP or use both? Right. Oh, it's a starter special. Oh. Well, that sort of defeats the object of what I would do. Well, okay, what I'll do is I'll change the stream title slightly. To event stages. Event sages, because they're wise. Because we need to do Jolly Saint Nick anyway. There's some stars. Yeah, in answer to that question, it depends on which Uber it is, because if it's a good one, at a plus level, if it wouldn't really benefit from the plus level, that is, if it's based on an ability and not health or damage, exchange it for NP, because you can get a fair whack of NP by doing that. Never XP, but NP, good way to go. Yes. That is some speedy progress in Battle Cats indeed. Half a year and get them to the Uncannies. Wow. Oh. That's what it appears like, anyway. Please do more Uncanny Legends. Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, maybe there's room for that to be investigated, to be fair. We could have a look at that. I apologise. Once I've started my pizza, I really like it. I want more. But you're here for some Battle Cats, so let's do that. Let's do War on Christmas. Yeah. I apologise for being quite so loud. I mean, honestly, very unprofessional. The reason that I'm eating now is because I want my pizza to last longer than it ordinarily would. Ordinarily, it would last only a tiny amount of time, and after I'd eaten it, I wouldn't feel full up at all. And the slower you eat, the more full up you feel. It's just better for digestion and you end up feeling more full. So that's why I'm streaming while eating it. So I apologise for the noises, but the idea is that if I'm talking to you or playing this game in the middle of those things, what will happen is that I will eat the pizza more slowly, and so then it will count as a sort of actual dinner, because I am so much of a pig that I could eat a whole pizza and still feel hungry. So I'm trying to make it a slower process so that I don't do that and be hungry after eating an entire pizza. So people ask what pizza it is, or something similar anyway. And it is an Aldi double pepperoni pizza, currently at about 89p, I think. They've upped the price of these ones and have made a cheaper one, like the cheaper ones that were. But it's still quite cheap, much better than getting a Domino's or anything like that anyway. So it's good that it's under £1. Oh, heckity heck, DJ says as he appears. Heckity heck indeed. No, no pineapple, absolutely not, no. No, none of that, thank you very much. Did you see the new dojo? No, what's that all about? What do you mean by that? How's the pizza? It's good, thank you. It's good. Right. I wasn't really doing that stage particularly quickly. I should probably check if I got all the things. No! Oh dear. That's what happens when you don't pay enough attention then. Dojo for cat food? Is this a seasonal dojo thing? Arena is Arena of Honor, so it's the event type one. We can have a look at that. Have you seen Growing Epic? No. I don't know about that stuff. You lot tell me about Growing Epic. What's that all about as well? You've got to be fast if you want that one single radar. Yeah, to be fair, I do have quite a few treasure radars. And I don't have cause to use many of them. Oh no, I get it. I get it that, sorry, I get it what it is. What I mean is, what's the context of it? Well, the things you're saying about it there look quite interesting. Interesting. When does that come around then? Is Into the Future Moon one hard? I'm almost there. Well, it might be difficult, might not, depending on how you find it, really. So, if you want help with it, I have a series of videos called The Battle Cats Beginner's Guide. It's a playlist on this channel, and you'll be able to find a guide for that very level within it. So hopefully that can help. $6. All right. Oh, look at that. It's just there. Isn't that brilliant? It just exists. Wow. Well, I never. Well, okay, so here's the problem with that. So I've just today been making a thing for the update saying about how there's nothing in it. And here suddenly is something that's in it, which is a real issue for the sort of theme that is going on here. So that's the problem that I'm seeing at the moment. I must be honest. So that's a bit of an issue for me. No, I don't know what to say. So no background music is what I've also noticed. Well, we started putting one on one stream, and it made this horrendous loud noise that wasn't music at all. So I haven't risked it since then. I apologise for this genuinely poor quality stream. Like, I'm just eating and sounding confused. So, growing epic, is that a 9.1 thing? Right. Well, that is an issue. I've finished my pizza now, by the way. I still have eaten it really quickly. I haven't done the slow eating thing particularly well at all, but there we go. I guess the good thing is, I don't immediately crave more. So, I guess there's that. So, okay, so we have ourselves a real issue here. Hmm. Ah. I've had an idea as to what I can do. It will, unfortunately, not be quite what I wanted it to be. Because what I wanted to do was premiere for you the video that I made directly after this stream. That will no longer be the case. I'll have to do it differently. But... Or... See, I think this is very difficult. And I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. But it's very difficult for me to work out what I'm going to do with this new piece of knowledge. Oh! Maybe record a part at the end explaining the situation. Well, yeah, exactly. That was my idea, but then I can't premiere the thing for you. But I feel like that's going to be the thing that I'm going to have to do. Noobmaster69, US dollars, 1! Way! Thank you. Very kind. Thank you for your donation. Tar for that. Lovely. Thank you very much. So, we'll do that then. We'll do that. Let's have a look at Growing Epic then, I guess. So this is it. It's new, very exciting. I guess we can change it to be called Growing Epic. Hooray! You know. Hooray! Let's have a look into it. Crikey! That's quite a lot. I was rather hoping to keep my energy for something else. Maybe. I mean, that would have been ideal. Rather than this, which is... Well, it's quite a lot of energy, isn't it? That's 50 more than Growing Strange, isn't it? Ah. No, I mean that's kind of almost an issue. You know what I'm going to do? If none of you object, now I'm going to hold a brief poll here. Not an actual poll, but a sort of yes or no poll. I'm thinking of using my Growing Strange slot as a special circumstance, bringing out Mitama, because I want this stage to be done and for me to be able to demonstrate it in the video that's already been made. I wouldn't usually break out Mitama, but realistically need to get this done immediately. So do you give me permission to bring out Mitama? We're getting a lot of yeses in the chat. You know what? We're gonna go for it. We'll go for it. Hearing news that there's an HNAR. Right, well, crikey. What do we do about that? Are there any... No, I'd usually love the newness of it, you know, but there we go. We've just found it on a stream and we're doing it now. Are there any wave attackers in this level? No waves. Okay. Well, in that case, I shall copy this. Just move it here. Get rid of that. And why have I done that? Put Shadow Gao in. Because you're saying there's an H&R. How'd you get a lot of Ubers? A lot of time playing, really, and going for guaranteed Uber cat food rolls. Now, that's the name of the game. So when it's 1500 cat food or a starter special for 750, and it says guaranteed Uber, do a roll then, because then you're guaranteed to get an Uber. Don't do individual rolls, and that's how best to use your cat food. Relic. There's a relic. Okay. We're going to break out the Double Trouble team. Here they are. How about we break them out probably... Let's be realistic, probably in replacement to Catman, because otherwise things are going to get too expensive. Yeah. Are we all right with this? Does this seem sensible? Does this seem like something that you would deem acceptable as something that will beat this stage? No, it's fine, yes. It'll work. Well, that seems to be the consensus. You should do fine in stage 1. All we need for now, I think. Okay then, would have done it in a video, but looks like that's not what we're going to be doing. Okay. Zombies. Got Hijiri for that. Let's go, I guess. Spectrum of Truth. Hey, woo, spooky. Okay, so we're in the sky. Very exciting. It is indeed. Start off with the Croc. I'm going to do one Worker Cat upgrade. If that's the only metal, I mean, come on, that's just not exciting enough. I think we're going to start off with Drama. Quite a good area attacker anyway, so we'll do it that way. I should really be more conservative with my monies because we never know what's going to appear. I see a relic in the distance. Let's build up another Drama Cat then. There's our H&R, so we're going to keep our units here, try and get something else into the field of battle, that being ideally a Shadow Gao, I think. We're actually nearly there, and there we go, Shadow Gao, okay. I admit, maybe not wise to have Matama in at the moment, but I'm going to avoid using her if I can. She's just there as insurance, because I want to get this done immediately. So H&R is struggling, certainly very much struggling indeed. Going to get these units to build a nice little wall. Dual Razors seem fine enough with the Ramens in tandem. We're going to bring out Hijiri as well, just as Zombie appears on the battlefield. Well, that is good timing. We have now enough for Meg Aphrodite. She'll love the area there. And we'll get our Paladin as well, because the metals have appeared. And actually, we are fine to upgrade the Worker Cat and just move on. Looks like we're doing perfectly well for ourselves. Well, that is rather good news. Fantastic. Chick-fil-A appears. Still no need of Matama quite yet. And so I think we're going to do all right, you know? I think we're going to do just fine here. At the moment, there are no incoming threats. We're getting a steady stream of monies. We're now at max worker. And we are, as of now, pushing forward. So I feel like there might be something a little scarier on our doorstep. That or everything is lumped into the continuation stage. Right, zombie attack. Of course they're going to burrow up in the middle of everything, like the troublesome Urks that they are. But Hijiri, I think, will be fine. There we go, there's a zombie kill. Lovely stuff indeed. The front section of our battle lineup continues to move forward through the deploy limit to the base. Is that it? Because yes, that's it. Right. Okay, good. And there we go, guaranteed epic cat fruit. I like that. I really like that. It's good to know you're guaranteed to get what you came in for, and guaranteed returns, I think, are not common enough in Battle Cats. So it's good to have this here. It's exciting. I didn't know about it until I started this stream. So there you go. There's 30 cat food for us as well. So the special stage, the continuation one, is Miracle Iris Deadly. Take the challenge? Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to. Okay. We are in space now this time. One worker cat upgrade I think we can afford ourselves as nothing is appearing, but it's a relic. Okay, let's let that relatively narrow base, but I know how much damage it does and how fast. So let's not let it completely to the base. Again, dual erasers each way I think is going to be a good way to do it. We'll have our dual dramas out as well. And they seem to work in tandem with each other really rather well. Anything else appearing? No, just relics at the moment, but I will zoom out in the interests of knowing what's going on, and yeah, do it like that. Okay, we move forward quite slowly. The dual dramas seem like enough. That's going to allow us to save up some monies and calm ourselves, I think. Those manic erasers are going to reach the base, but we don't have to desperately move forward as fast as we possibly can, because that probably won't at all end well. The thing within the base, is going to be... Wow! Loads of stuff. Okay, immediately, it's a relic lemur, which I didn't know was a thing, but apparently it is. And he looks like a pretty cool chappy, I must admit. I'm usually happy to see a lemur, and that has remained true, because it's not so much the pronunciation of it anymore, just the fact that aesthetically, he a good boy. I'm actually quite fond of how he looks. Are we going to be able to just razor it for a little while so we can bring in Matama? Because that would be absolutely marvellous and exactly the sort of thing that we're looking to do. 5, 2, go, 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 Matama. And now we can have meat shields out in front of her, as well as Ramen completing the meat shielding. So it is unfortunate I've had to bring her out, but we haven't had any experience of this, and it'd be nice to get through it all, wouldn't it? So we'll have all of those out and see if we can do our best. Not that it's making it a walk in the park anyway. Looks like we are struggling to... No, wrong thing. Okay, we're all right. Got Paladin out. Hajiri is gonna, I assume, help with the zombies. That's the metals gone. That's a good shot from Matama there, sneaking in on the Black Gory there, but still, we're getting slightly melted. I think it's the lemur with some kind of big old range doing all that damage. So Matama, I assume, will be soon for the grave, and we might not be able to make it through it anyway. We've knocked back the lemur. That's good. We've knocked it back. Fantastic. Another drama, methinks. And then Shadow Gao isn't going to help against relics, so I guess Megaphrodite, if we can afford it, would be the next sensible thing to do. We can afford it. Okay, and the rest of the stuff is gone. Relic Lemur has been knocked back again. But, oh, 'tis a little bun-bun, so we're definitely going to need Matama to stay there. Got some damage off of Megaphrodite. That's good. Got the Angel Gory. That's less good. Another Matama shot. That's good. She survives. That's good. She is just absolutely impenetrable, old Matama. Just completely undestroyable. Really rather good. Relic Lemur remains there, but we've knocked it back again, so that's good news. No metals as of the moment. I'm going to do one worker cat upgrade and just keep things as they are so we can save up for if there's other ensuing stuff. Okay, that's annoying. Matama's dead, and Megaphrodite is not back, but the Lemur's dead anyway, so we don't have to continue our annoyance, because we've succeeded? Have we succeeded? Would that be good? I feel like that'd be good. I feel like we'd have done good there. We did quite well. Fantastic. Well, marvellous. That was quite enjoyable, wasn't it? We did all right for ourselves there. Relic Lemur is called Loris. Ah, well, that would explain why people are saying Loris in chat a lot. I thought this was some other boss we have to wait for there. That seems like a perfectly reasonable stage, right? I enjoyed that. And it hasn't even been announced on the update notes. This useful, important thing, and they just neglect to mention it. Well, thank you to all of you. We've successfully succeeded in all of it. So that's that done did, which is marvellous. What I could do after it, I guess, well, is definitely move on to a bit of Jolly Saint Nick. I think would be sensible. Oh, you donated and I didn't notice. Well, I was looking at my iPad the whole time, but I will scroll up for it. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. But I certainly didn't ignore it, if that makes you feel any better. Let's keep scrolling. Yes? My apologies, Danny G. Thank you very, very much for your US $1 there. Lovely. Tar for that. That is very kind of you. Yeah, I mean, I was focusing on the battle the whole time, so didn't see anything on chat in that time. 11 draw. 11 draw is something I'm going to do, but not here. People saying dojo, that is a sensible idea. Maybe that's something that we can actually do. Yeah. I feel like that's reasonable. We can do that, if you like. Got a go to the dojo. Yes, absolutely. Okay, that's what we'll do next then. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to get myself a cup of tea. But should I do that later while people are all here? Maybe I should. Let's rename the stream title to Event Dojo Ooh. 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 There we go. And then we could just go to the dojo now, unless the viewership keeps going down anyway. Right, ranking event on now indeed. Hurrah. Here's the dojo. Is it worth spending 1500 cat food for 11 draw? Well, other than starter specials, that's the cheapest it gets. So if you have 1500 cat food and there's a guaranteed Uber roll for something you don't have many or any Ubers in, yes. Just make sure it's guaranteed. Exactly. Good point. Make sure it is guaranteed, otherwise no, it's not worth it. It will never be guaranteed in Uber and Epic Fest. That's your one exception. But for Uber and Epic Fest, I recommend using your rare tickets on there, because they give you the best chance for an Uber. Okay, right. Arena of Honor. Thank you. Council of the Vampires. Wow. Very Christmassy, probably. 30 energy, though. So it costs to do it. Well, I'm not sure. Not sure about that, you know. Not too sure about that one. Absolutely not sure about that one. Hang on, I'll just... because these are for specific porpoises. If I... don't know, do that. And then we do... Money Worker. No, that's starting money, not worker cat start level up. My mistake. Here are the ones. Bam. Bam. And bam. Okay, so the viewership is like really going down anyway. So I will have my tea break now. But see you in the soon, I guess? Hello, hello, hello. Bonjour, as it were. It's actually quite pleasantly overwhelming, if that's possible, how much my room smells of pizza. It's brilliant. You know, you're in somewhere a long time, you get nose blind to the smell, right? So I've been away, made my tea, come back, and the pepperoni whiff is incredible, but quite nice as well. So my entire room smells like a pizza. More so than I ever would have imagined. So anyway, these are your standard boys. That's another standard boy. Let's get a other series of standard boys. So something like that. Definitely something like Maglev. And then probably something like a Bahamut. And we'll just go with that. We won't think of spending too much energy on it. Just mostly do it all about having fun with it, seeing how we do, dibbly do. I feel like normal cannon maybe, if we're trying to make progress, move stuff back. Ah! It's Jace. Hello, Jace. Right, I shall have a sip of my tea before moving on. Were there any donations or anything that I missed while I was gone making a cup of tea? Just so I haven't accidentally missed anyone. Anything that I need to take care of? Anything that happened? Was it uneventful while I was making my tea? Or is there just a sort of lot of stream delay? Or am I being ignored? Okay, right. Well, let's go for it then. Okay. Right. Start off with your meat shielding like you traditionally would. And your bullet train cap to get things started. Oh, avoids the glancing hit of the base. Fantastic. Can we get another shot? I doubt it with the Shy Boy chowing down. But look at that. It's gone. It's a weakling Shy Boy. Fantastic. Might be worth getting a castaway cat. That's probably another fairly good boy type unit. Shy Boy's getting absolutely mashed to pieces, to be fair, by my bullet train cat and that. I feel like just need to remember that I'm not getting monies from killing these enemies, so I reckon next course of action is to use what we have here to effectively try and get myself a Bahamut in the next run o' things. Crikey, it's a JK Bun Bun, me lud. Well, what I'll do is I'll meat shield around Can, because that's an anti-red. But the stuff that's there seems to be dealing with it remarkably well. Right, okay, let's move this stuff back then and take a nice big whack. Excellent. Shame we don't get monies for killing enemies, because One Horn would have been fantastic at that. Avoiding the glancing hit at the base once again. We get another nice Maglev shot. Another nice shot there. Go a Bahamut, stay alive. Kill the Otter Smack Qs. Rebound attacks are fine as long as you're not dying. We can get ourselves another castaway, why not? But perhaps when we've hit the base, so that we don't have it being knocked back quite far. Unfortunate we didn't go straight to the base there, but what can you do? Oh, that was a rebound kill, not a rebound attack. That's sad. Well, what can you do? Let's just meat shield for a while now then, and see what we can get in terms of score. We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left with which to get some scoreage. Right, ready for another bullet train cat. What will it hit? The Rain D, quite possibly? I don't know. Something, anyway. If we clear ourselves out this wave soon, hopefully we're getting caught out a lot by this. A lot by this Rain D. Far more than is reasonable. Far more than is reasonable. And I am quite concerned at that, especially as now it isn't dying. I would be quite sad if this was the element of the level that we got stuck on, because it kind of looks like it might be. and I'm really kind of not okay with that. We have to wait for the next bullet train cat to even have a chance of getting rid of it. And even that doesn't. And even the next thing doesn't. That is quite ridiculous and quite bad in terms of taste. I'm not too happy about this one. But what can you do? What can you do? Apparently, if you're me, absolutely nothing. Will the reindeer go away? It goes away! Hurrah! Well, let's see what we can do on this JK Bun Bun in the meantime. All we got time left to do is just meat shield around what is already there. Can we realistically get any points off? No, because there's peons causing trouble, and that will be it. 75,919 places me nearly, oh so nearly, in the old Grandmaster location, but just outside of it. Okay, what I'm going to do is go to my Ubers, replace a Bahamut with something that will better deal with the reindeer, hopefully. Not sure if Valiant Darkchinyan has the range necessary, really. Might be a bit of a difficult one. Alternatives we have are, of course, something tanky like this young boy here, which might be a little more wise. I'm going to do that, I think. We're going to do that one instead. I think that would be the more sensible one. Do you ever just get bored of this game? I do not. Really, no. Because what I do is I deliberately give myself plenty of leeway between where I am and where the edge of the game is. You could say, who am I to comment on the way that other people do things? And, you know, each person is the master of their own way and knows what they want the best. But I think what some people perhaps foolishly do is push towards the end of the game so quickly and so mercilessly that they spend loads of concentrated time getting to the end of the game as it stands, and then they have nothing to do for ages. I never do that, in the sense that I always leave quite a lot of stuff and do new things quite slowly so that I'm savouring it more, like how at the start of the stream I was trying to eat my pizza more slowly than usual. To be able to appreciate things multiple times at multiple different times and keep appreciating them until there is something new added to appreciate after that, instead of one big lump of appreciation, or possibly even not appreciation because you're moving through it so quickly, and then absolute radio silence after that. Okay, so gonna keep getting my meat shields out. Surprisingly little stuff. Gonna get my maglev out, hopefully, to get a nice shot. We did, I think it killed a gory black there. That'd be fantastic. I think Manic Island is doing a marvellous job. I'll just meat shield around all of this stuff, save up a little bit, and move on into the next section. I don't know if we're realistically doing better, but here is where we ought to shine with our tanky Manic Island, unless it is a ridiculously strong reindeer that we have found ourselves up against. That's both the shy boys cleared out, so I'm just going to meat shield, and make sure we have monies in the bank for the Manic Island. So, what's the verdict? Can Manic Island make its way up? Yes, it can, at least sometimes, and that's what we realistically need. A maglev shot, that's also marvellous. And then, as, you know, monies are a problem here always, I'm going to just keep doing the thing with the Manic Island and the meat shielding. That will hopefully end up with us... Oh, double hit! Thank you, Manic Island. Successfully killing off this horrible reindeer that's been causing me so much of the old trouble, because it has very much been doing that, and is still kind of doing that, and still we're taking a long time to defeat it. Is this, again, a moment where we find ourselves completely flummoxed, but in a different way, by something that, by all logical accounts, should have been better at killing the thing? Well, yes, exactly. That is exactly what has happened here. We are going to reach exactly the same point, or actually a worse point. which is purely ridiculous. I think that's almost the same, except definitely not better. So I'm not doing it anymore because it's not fun anymore. But we've tried it and got worse, as we always do. Which I'm actually, despite always getting worse at things, genuinely surprised by. Like, I am surprised that that was worse. It had no reason to be worse. Anyway, doesn't matter. Don't really care about getting into the Grandmaster. Doesn't interest me that much. What I prefer to hope is that you found this interesting and enjoyable. Cats of the Cosmos. Cats of the Cosmos is a thought, because there is a treasure festival on at the moment. More beginner's guide, please, Reggit. There is a beginner guide, a new one, up very recently. I don't know if you've seen that one. On Crazed Titan. So I hope that is to your satisfaction. I'm glad you like the series. So what I could do is I could do Jolly Saint Nick, or I could do some Cats of the Cosmos. I feel like as we're in a point of time where there's a treasure festival on in Cats of the Cosmos, it would make sense to find ourselves there and get ourselves some treasure. Yeah. That would probably make suitable amounts of sense. Okay, we'll do that then. So, my Cats of the Cosmos, thank you, slot is this one. And crikey, what is the condition for red rectangle? Normal, special, uber rare. What's this one? 4,000 or less, which nearly all of these fulfill. I guess let's, cat machine. There you go. Right, let's do that. Let's do that instead. Get this Cat's Eye Nebula treasure and then go backwards for the red rectangle one, which we sort of don't have. I think it might be because I was deliberately not getting the second treasure. I'm not sure. Anyway, there is a morph. Metal Cat might be quite a good one for that. Does it attack often? Relative. It's sort of alright. I think we're sort of doing ourselves fine here. Seems like it anyway. Buying ourselves a decent amount of time. So much so that we'll actually be able to bring air onto the battlefield. Very exciting indeed. Metal Cat wasn't actually even dead. Let's bring out Thaumaturge for a possible bit weakening. Lovely area of effect there, air. Thank you very much. The air. Like there. There's Gregory. Let's see if we can sort him out. I'm sure we can. But if any lady can sort him out, it is, of course, da-da-da, get in the robot, Shinji. It's Misato. She back. She back in our slot, and that's fabulous. Love the fact that she's there. Talking some sense into us all, of course. Metal Cat out. Catalite out. I feel like these are sensible things that we shall do. And we shall move forward as such. Yes. Yeah. I think we've got enough kind of meat shielding stuff to be doing alright here. We'll just keep up the Catalites. Now get a cat machine for some protection. Maybe a can as well. It's a pretty all-purpose effective unit. And keep on rolling. Okay. Right. Looks like that's... I mean, they're shielding the base health. They could easily become a boss. But it sort of feels like it'd be wrong for a boss to come out, seeing as the base health has been shielded. And not shown. Anyway, Cat's Eye Nebula complete. But let's do it again, because it's important for my treasure. And, you know, I could easily use a treasure radar. I've got loads. But I feel like it being a treasure festival, I should be getting it. Should be getting the treasure. Fun fact, you're a year older than me, because of what you said about school. That is an interesting fun fact. Don't be too candid about revealing your age, but thank you for your fact, and glad you've been watching me for 2 years, crikey. How do you keep your patience? Thank you. Tar, as it were. Let's do much the same sort of stuff again. Wapow! Destroyed very quickly indeed. Go Misato. Although she's slow. So I'm not sure it was her doing that. But whatever it was doing that, did a marvellous job of it. I reckon we're going to be able to move a bit more quickly through this one now that we know that we just need to push past these enemies that reside here. How do you unlock talents? I know that you need a unit to be in its true form. I realised that for definite today, though I must have found out before. I'm sure other people will be able to give other forms of good points. See, I wouldn't rush Cats of the Cosmos. That's something that I wouldn't do, because it just doesn't sit right with me, rushing through something that's been sort of lovingly created for us. Well, I'm sort of enjoying myself going through it. Right, okay, so that's a little bit of an unfortunate one. How much energy do we need to leave ourselves a red rectangle? 77, okay. So realistically, we can only do this once more. Well, so much for the Treasure Festival, honestly. So much for the Treasure Festival. Oh, I remember now. I don't know. It might be. I think it's something you've seen, because I remember reading comments on it. These Treasure Festivals and Cats of the Cosmos are rubbish treasure festivals. Can I beat Crazed Titan with Crazed Macho Cat, Crazed Wall, Sexted Legs Mother Dragon, Crazed Well Gal Chimera? Well, have a look at the most recent episode of my Battle Cats Beginner's Guide, a playlist on this channel where I have just basically a couple of days ago made for you a guide on the Crazed Titan that hopefully will help give some useful advice. It's a bit sad that I'm not getting my treasures, but we'll just put a treasure raider on. We got loads, let's be fair. Treasure Festival my rear end. That's what I said. Bang on, yes. Oh, sorry. I forgot I'm eating again. It's a Kit Kat this time, with my cup of tea. Have a break, as it were. Not sponsored. Just thought I should let you know what it is. What loud noise you're being disturbed by. The source of it. Right, okay, I should pay attention to what's going on. Otherwise I'm going to lose a level and the treasure radar. Oh dear. Come on, chill cats, I'm sort of relying on you now. Can you believe it? Luckily they weren't hitting the base actually, so I think we'll be alright. Still. Quite hairy and quite scared. That's a bit rude. Good job, it's a continue stage. Can you turn down the sound effects volume? I would only be able to turn it off, I'm afraid. I don't have control over it in that sense. But I could turn it off for you. There you go. Right. Okay, let's do it sort of a bit more properly this time. Have my Kit Kat quickly, as it were. Oh yeah, Kit Kat's got the word cat in it, didn't you realise that? Do you have any tips on how to get more cat food? So, I'd advise logging into Battle Cats every day. You'll often get cat food rewards from events that are going on. Go for ads for cat food. If they don't work for you, get a VPN app and VPN yourself to some sort of American location. They should work then. Stories of Legend and event stages, end of each subchapter, you get 30 cat food. Those are some ways to get cat food for yourself. Mainly just going on Battle Cats each day really helps. Right. Don't watch you a lot, but still love the content. Well, that's nice. Thank you. You know, it's good that you're taking charge of your, I was going to say good, I got a superior treasure. Flipping out, put Treasure Raider on. Should hope for a superior treasure. It's good that you're sort of in charge of your viewing habits. It's good. Good that you got control over that. Otherwise you could just, I don't know, end up watching all manner of things and not getting anything done. Well, it is a bit unfortunate how we haven't done too well for the old treasure. Oh, I forgot to change the name of the stream. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm not sure if I really want to even do Red Rectangle at risk of failing it. Actually, I've had an idea. I don't need to do that because I'm going to employ some rather sneaky tactics using my finder. Oh. Maybe not. Ignore my amazing skills. Because it's not true. I was wrong. Let's do Jolly St. Nick instead. Whoops. Oh well, you know. Oh! Something else we can do. I'll just do Jolly St. Nick and tickets. Because we're not going to be doing rare tickets. I'll just allay your suspicion right now. What I am going to do is spend some tickets to go below 1,000 again, because it actually sort of causes accounts problems when you're over 1,000. It's just, I have this many because I do not get round to spending them. So here, I am going to spend some to make sure we go under that number again. And then hopefully get some NP and such out of it. That would be nice. And maybe some rare tickets. Hopefully some of them rare tickets. They're what we like to have. Reggie, what do you feel about your dead chat? Dead chat's good chat. That way, if there is something that I can respond to, I can respond to sort of everybody, because it's not going by any particularly quick pace. If people are watching and they're enjoying it, I do not mind how much or how little they are choosing to chat. Still over 1,000, wow. I don't know, I get so many tickets because it's testament to logging in all the time. Although I don't even do it every day, I never get round to doing it every day. Well, I am now, but yeah, right, okay, I need to sort out the storage and we're still over 1,000. Okay, trade for ticket. Oh, 5 rare tickets. Lovely. That's what we like. And exchange all for NP, please. We're now at 700 NP, which is lovely. And we can keep going. We can keep going. Do you farm Facing Danger or log in? Well, I mean, I farmed Facing Danger when it was possible to. Not in any illegitimate way. Oh, there we go. Is that exactly 999? So we're at 989 now. Okay, let's sort out the storage then. Use for tickets. Thank you. And exchange for NP. 713 NP. Lovely. Okay. Right, well, we'll finish off, mostly from logging in, I should think, to answer the question fully. We're going to finish off on Jolly St. Nick. Start off and see how far we get with the energy that we have. What I could do, and will do, will I? Yes. Is put my VPN on. And watch the ad for energy. Get Can double money talent. Very good investment. See, the thing is with that, right, is that Can's really good at the moment. So I don't see any point for me personally in talenting it, because I don't feel like it needs to be made any better. Yeah. It's good as it is, and I don't want it to become really broken, so I'm not going to be talenting it. Come on then, ad. I've seen your game before. It actually looks vaguely entertaining. But I'm not a gamer, so no. Hurrah! Here we go. 174 energy recovered. Let's see how far through we can get Jolly St. Nick. I'm going to have to disagree with you there, Jace. I feel like you've got really high levels of stuff. And you like the fact that it has those talents. So retrospectively, you feel that it needs them. But as it is at the moment, it's pretty good. I feel like I'd rather make worse cats better to get a more equal plane of units I can more easily choose between, rather than having to choose a few specific great ones, than making the few specific great ones better. Okay, let's keep on moving on. Jolly St. Nick to reindeer games. Wham bam. Wham bam. And quite possibly a final wham bam. And we'll see what we can do with that, really. There we go. Complete. Wham bam, wham bam, wham bam. Bam. Whipped cream. Apparently. Wham bam skablam, exactly. Absolutely. Right. On we go. I mean, if that maglev gets another shot in, I reckon we'll be close to, yeah, having that done. Bam. Wham bam skablam. That was pretty fast. We can indeed keep going. Coup de workshop, as it were. Or coop. However you should like to use words. Loads of things. That's going to give us loads of money. Excellent. Good shot, maglev. We like that. Clear out your peons. Manic Lion. Fantastic. Rebound kill as well. We're getting all the check boxes here. Abraham hits just in time. Getting some more good hits. This is good news indeed. That's less good news indeed. Bad Reindeers. Reindeer's been causing me trouble today, right? Loads of trouble. Loads of unnecessary trouble. We don't like that. Let's not have that. Let's instead have some success and move forward. I think I'd prefer that, if I'm honest. That would be ideal. Right, okay, that's better. I think we're going to have it now. Reasonably. There we go. Okay. Raindy bad, Reggit good. Yeah, exactly. That's what we like. That's what we like. And here we go. Not enough energy for the final stage. But oh well. We've done a lot. We've done quite a fair whack. So that's all fair enough. I hope that you have enjoyed what you've seen. And so that will be about that, I think. That will have to be it. So I will see you later, principally in not much time at all. For a video on the update, which I'll have to sort of slightly re-edit. 11 draw for video tomorrow? No. Something special for the video tomorrow, ideally. Been working on it for a bit of today as well. And hopefully, take a while, but hopefully you'll be able to see it, so that should be exciting. I hope anyway. And then I think Christmas Eve will be one not very well Christmas themed video, and then Christmas perhaps might be sensible to do the Christmas roll for that, and then there'll be some things after Crimbo. So that's your near future booked. I mean, that's presumptuous, but I hope you'll tune in for it anyway. Hopefully be able to get the exciting thing to you, and hopefully you find it exciting after all that. In any case, that'll be me off to do the thing that I now need to change the video to, even though it's actually all uploaded and ready. Well, curse me and my sensible precautions of getting it all done and ready, because now it's not done and ready anymore. Oh well, better get off to that. See you all later. Ta-ra.